Hey everyone, in this video, we're going to be going through the accountants side of accountants.io. In a different video, we've discussed the user side and the post login experience that they'll have. And in this video, we'll be discussing the accountant side and the experience and the features that they have. So I'm already logged in. I've already created my account as an accountant, and I'm on my profile page here. So here you can see the accountant is able to fill out their basic profile information, create some content about what what their brand should look like, their description, where they're from. If they haven't created an accountant profile, they can do that on the right hand side, but this person has, so they don't need to do that. They can choose to make their accountant profile public or private, which will determine whether they're seen on the public directory or not. But yeah, this accountant's profile has already been set up. So just like the user side, there's four sections to the accountant side of accountants.io. First is the CRM. Here, the accountant will be able to see who are all are following him, which means who all are made the initial request to contact and communicate or buy services from this accountant. Purchases, which will show who's made a purchase of a predefined service, and clients, which will show all of the clients that have made a purchase. Sorry, purchases is showing the list of purchases that a given client has made. So these are the three things that they can see in their CRM, so they know who they're interacting with. The next thing that the accountants will be able to do is create predefined services. So, predefined services is like what the user would see by default, what is available on the public directory for the public to see that this accountant offers. They can do that by clicking Add New and clicking Add Service, and they can define whether it's a one-time or a monthly, and they can define what type of service it is, and they can actually go in and customize and create the entire thing, including the pricing options and the delivery timelines and everything that they want to offer, what country it services it in. And once they create that service, it appears here, and it also appears in their public directory, and it also appears to all of their followers who want to see the services that they offer. So this is the top-down approach that I mentioned in the previous video, where this is where the accountants are able to actually predefine services, kind of templated services that they want to offer with reasonably consistent pricing that the user can buy and evaluate. The accountant also has the wallets, so that this is where he receives the payment every time a user buys something. Whenever the user pays for an assignment or a service, this is where he can see it. He can do the same things. He can see transactions. He can withdraw, add, and transfer money. Obviously, he here is not usually adding money. He's withdrawing the money. And so he has that same component. And then he has the accountant side of the assignments section, which is basically the ability for the accountant to see all of the assignments that have been created by users. And then here, let's say this is the one I created as a user myself. I'll be able to see exactly the service details and see if I'm interested. And if I'm interested, I could submit a proposal, and I would be able to upload my terms, what my cover letter, my profile highlights about myself. I could boost the likelihood that my proposal will be accepted as opposed to someone else's. And when I do this, I'll be able to the user who made this assignment would be able to see my proposal and make a decision whether or not they want to hire me for the particular assignment. And then I would be able to execute that assignment using a task manager, where the client would be able to see the status of the task that we've done for them. So, yeah, these are the main things that an accountant can do. He can see his clients, he can create predefined services, he can see wallets and have his transaction with his retainer wallet, and he can make proposals for assignments that are available so he can make proposals for the assignments that are being bid on by other accountants, which were created by users. He can update his profile, which would be visible then on accountants.io's public directory as well. So we'll make another video where we talk about the public directory and the pre-login marketplace. But these are the main functions for the accountant side of accountants.io.